So digging in, the man, Thomas. This to third. Handles, throws to first. One out in the top of the first. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Base hit center field. McLean coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-0. Carson Benj will hit next. Ball to strike. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is upstairs.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's ready. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and this one's off the billboards. Home run. A gigantic blast. It's 7-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 10-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 15-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Hey, nice try.
That's a hit. The throw in, around first, heading for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. So a man at first. Carson Benj stepping in now for the Yankees. Pickoff throw. Thomas dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. So 2 on with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Joey Loperfido. Miller is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take this one in a blowout. Thomas was outstanding.
I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You give me your haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with niggas. Immigration papers. I'm from back in the day with a man with papers. To call you a moody, you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop my jack from the roof, yeah. It's the truth. I shoot on you when you shoot. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hand cock, the body. Around we should have called a juice. Shout to all my niggas that be waiting to make that walk. They ain't let loose. Chill, man, chill. Let's get out a dollar bill. They told me chill.
So in now for Colorado, Kevin Vizqueras. That's a little high. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx.
Here. 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And the batter will be the shortstop, Cole Young.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That one at triple digits.
You know, Boog, playing a full season of baseball at this level is hard enough, but to do it as a two-way player, it's even more challenging. I hope fans appreciate the work he's putting in this season to make all of this happen. It's pretty special. That's why it's important to manage your workload as a two-way player. This season is a grind. You want to give everything for your team, but you can only do that if you're healthy and available.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Strike.
And there's the strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point,
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Thomas will hit next. Fought off foul.
hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he's got a double.
All over that one right there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but
runner takes off. Strike in there. Hung up in a rundown now. And he's out. Back in the Bronx. And here's the catcher, Bartolo Sandoval. Fastball for a strike. Sandoval working through some struggles lately. Now 1-1.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bench settles under this one. Calls it in, 2 away. Two down, bases empty. Here's the veteran outfielder.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, big swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Thomas back to work. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
This one popped up. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Next for Colorado, Owen Casey. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
2 down, nobody on. Got it. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. 1, 2, 3. Ground ball up the middle. On to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders' inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. 2 up, 2 down. And that is out of play. Just missed.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The Rockies yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Whip number 9 for him in this game. Back now in the Bronx. Here's the catcher, Bartolo Sandoval. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Fritz Booker. He's 0 for 1. Now a pop up on the infield. Out number 2.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Number 82 stands in now and watches strike 1. Check swing, called strike.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So in now for Colorado, Richard Gregory. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
foul ball there. The Rockies still looking for their first hit in this one. Ground ball left side. Makes the sliding stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Owen Casey. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And down on strikes. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Boone Macias.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important out.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. Tried to stop, but he's tagged out, heading back to second. Thomas back to work. And there's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And here it comes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches.
In the air on the infield. Under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Rockies, Buford Stewart. And that's in there for strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. Back at Yankee Stadium. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bartolo Sandoval. And a foul ball.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches. And I mean make an educated guess.
Swinging a foul straight back. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. The Rockies hitless so far in the game. Yeah, that's fouled off. And down on strikes he goes. So he gets yet another strikeout. 16 so far. Now the left fielder. Check swing, called strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Next offering is fouled back. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. 2 outs, runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, the man Thomas. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. There's a swing and a drive. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here. Another one in his incredible season. And they add a pair. It's 5-zip. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Gregory in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1. Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Just missed.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Fastball for a strike. Struck him out swinging. Rockies down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Owen Casey. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
This could end it. Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable.
The man, Thomas, getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now here's the veteran DH, the man, Thomas. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. No score. Two out, space is empty. Thomas measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Into second, and he's got a double.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back for more from the Bronx. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be the man, Thomas. Crook back to work. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. Tattooed to Tatertown. And gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 4-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Well, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
In now is the Yankees DH, the man, Thomas. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And no one can get there. So man aboard, Carson Benj stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. The Yankees looking to rally. Thomas off of first with 2 away. And there's a foul ball. One strike away. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires the first. In-time ball game, and the strikeout ends it. Thomas had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. The man, Thomas, getting ready. Ready to go now. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Kevin Vizqueras. And he hits a ground ball right side. Thomas handles, throws the first, and an easy out to start the game. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cole Young.
1-1-1.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Out there to center. Ingram makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
So 2 down. Bartolo Sandoval digs in now. On the ground to third. Zips it to first, and that will end the inning. So no runs here. Base is empty with 2 away. The man, Thomas, the next to hit.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
That's out to center field. Vizqueras has this one sized up. Hauls it in to end the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Fritz Booker. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And here's the veteran outfielder. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Ingram under it. Hauls it in for the out. One down. Now it's the second baseman, Richard Gregory. Puts a bunt down. Throws to first in time. Out on the sac bunt.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Here's the third baseman. Now a long throw home. And he's out.
Yes.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
back in New York. On to the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Owen Casey. Popped up left side. Makes the grab, one away. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, Kevin Visperas. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Ingram under this one. And that quickly 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Cole Young. That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Here's a 1-2. Right side.
I got it.
Bench makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We move on to
The batter number 99. Second baseman, the man. Target.
out towards left center. Visperas makes the play, and that is the inning. Back in the Bronx, and the batter now, Bartolo Sandoval. This to third, and that chance handled. Tosses across to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hit on the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him! Nice play. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the left fielder. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Bench squeezes it, and that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning. Digging in, Richard Gregory. And he grounds one to the right side. Thomas. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now the third baseman. One down, base is empty. Well struck, right field. That's back. And that one is out of here. His 9th homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
1 out, base is empty. Owen Casey digging in for the Rockies.
1-1-1.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. So the Rockies lineup turns over. And now Kevin Visperas. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The flip, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Runner at first with 2 away. Cole Young digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Buford Stewart digging in for the Rockies. To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. The throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 2-0.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
0-1. McGonigal. They get the force. That ends the inning. Back in the Bronx. Now it's the DH, Fritz Booker. Swinging a ground ball, and it stays fair. Now the left fielder. And that one is lifted in the air.
I got it.
And he makes the catch. One away. Next for Colorado, Richard Grigori. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Here's the third baseman. And a 1-2. Hit in the air, left field. Yokoyama nabs it, and that'll do it. So one hit. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the power speed combo. The man Thomas. Valdez back to work. Ripped on a line. Vizqueros makes the grab, and there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
On the ground. Thomas. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So one out, nobody on. Kevin Vizqueros digging in for the Rockies. Dunks one down, base hit. Man at first, Cole Young digging in for the Rockies. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only one away. Buford Stewart digging in for the Rockies. Line drive, caught.
Great diving catch on the line drive, and the ground does not cause a fumble. Great athleticism on that play right there.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bartolo Sandoval. Double steal. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now at the plate, Fritz Booker. Cut on and lifted in the air. Yokoyama under it. One down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's the left fielder. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
In the air, right side.
I got it.
Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the third baseman. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So in now for Colorado, Owen Casey. 0-1 now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Romo pulls it down, and that is that. So it's now it's going to be the man Thomas. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. Cut off, throw to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. But 1 run is in to score. Back now in the Bronx. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Kevin Vesperas. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Line drive.
Ball, I got it.
Christensen makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Buford Stewart. Here's a rocket out to left. Yokoyama makes the play. 2 away. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Bartolo Sandoval. Back up the middle and a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Fritz Booker digging in for the Rockies. 2 outs. Grounds 1 to short. McGonigal. They take the force out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance. And we're back on to extra innings. So in now for Colorado, number 82. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Ingram makes the grab on the run. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Here's the third baseman.
1-1.
Fair ball.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Goes down looking. So 1 run. 1 out. Runner at second. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. And stepping in for the Yankees, Rob Christensen. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Lead runner moves up to third, but no movement from the runner at first. So they're down to their final out. And next for New York, Nick Kurtz. Here's a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. The Yanks down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Thomas with a solid contribution even despite the loss. Had a single